What kind of situation pushes people to go on a hunger strike and women to step into a river risking their lives just to be heard? In Panvel's Chindhran, Kanpoli and Mahalungi villages, that's exactly what's happening. Women who once nurtured their fields with that very water are now wading into it, not to grow crops but to make their voices reach the shore of power. Hi, I'm Khatija and you're watching Lokmat Times. In this video, I'll tell you why these women in Panvel Taluka are protesting against the Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation, that is MIDC, what their demands are, and how this protest, now in its second week, reveals the deep pain and neglect many farmers still face. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you never miss an update. So for the past 11 days, a group of villagers, including women, farmers and elderly citizens, have been sitting on an indefinite hunger strike outside the Chindhran Gram Panchayat office in Panvel Taluka. Their protest is against the MIDC, which they accuse of forcibly acquiring their fertile farmland without proper consent, compensation or rehabilitation. But this isn't just another protest, it's a cry for dignity, a demand for justice from people who say they have been ignored for far too long. On Monday, several women climbed a village water tank to draw attention to their struggle. And on Tuesday, they went a step further, literally walking into the Kasadi river as a symbolic act of desperation. Now imagine the emotional weight of that moment. Women who once depended on that river for their crops now entering it in protest because their voices still haven't been heard. The protests have been organized with the support of the Swabhimani Shetkari Sangathan, a farmers' rights group that's been standing beside them through this fight. The main demands are very clear. First, a revised and fair compensation rate for the land that's been taken. Second, industrial plots for project-affected persons, so they too can benefit from the development happening on their own soil. Third and most importantly, a timely resolution of all pending legal disputes that have kept many farmers in uncertainty for years. Despite multiple rounds of talks, villagers say the government and MIDC officials haven't offered any concrete assurance. One protester said, "We have been fasting peacefully for days, but no one seems to care. And if this continues, we'll be forced to intensify our agitation." And their frustration isn't without reason. This isn't an isolated case. Panvel has seen several land-related disputes in recent years. Remember the protest against the proposed third Mumbai project? Many villagers opposed it, fearing the loss of land and livelihoods. Others have protested against property tax hikes and the new development plan of the Panvel Municipal Corporation, which they claim reclassified agricultural land without transparency. So this ongoing hunger strike is part of a larger story, one where development and displacement keep colliding and farmers are often caught in the middle. So for many of these villagers, their land isn't just property, it's their life, their identity and maybe their history. Losing it feels like losing a part of themselves. And that's what makes this protest so powerful. It's not just about compensation, it's about being seen, being heard, and being respected in a system that too often treat farmers as an afterthought. As this protest enters its 11th day, the silence from officials continues to grow louder. The question now is, will the state listen before things spiral further? Or will these villagers, already exhausted and unheard, be forced to push their protest to the edge? What do you think? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below and do subscribe to Lokmat Times for more updates.